Well, you're back on the bench, so you're feeling a bit better now?
Well, certainly, because my first game back, it was a 6-3 game victory for us, and we played probably our best overall game of the year, and so it was a nice way to get back to the bench.
And the thing is, too, you have a virus like a flu bug.
Yeah.
You don't want to give it to the other guys on the team, so that's better to take the day out. Even though you're missing your first action in 36 years,
Yeah.
it's better to be preventative than negative.
Oh, absolutely, and you know what? There's a certain energy level that I want to bring too that I just couldn't do, and I think for us, I think just make sure that we stay healthy over the first couple of weeks and first couple of months of the season, and that's we're going in the right direction. We're starting to get guys trickling back, so it was very important for me to make sure that everybody's healthy, and that includes me not getting anybody else sick.
See, you didn't do what the Jays did yesterday. Get the coach thrown out at home plate in the meeting for calling balls and strikes to keep the streak alive. You didn't go to the plate meeting, get thrown out, and go home and go back to bed.
Well, that's happened a couple of times to me, so I have a tendency to fly off the handle. They've got me once this year, but no, that was a lot of entertainment in a plate conference there. So
definitely.
I'll try and keep myself in a happy place for the next few weeks.
Now, of course, the talk with the team is the start of Claudio Custodio. He's doing really great.
Claudio's, I think he's the best player. Never mind best pitcher. I think he's the best player in the league. He's hitting over 500 as a hitter. Had a tweak of his hamstring, so we took him out of the lineup as a hitter to make sure we focus on his pitching. He's hasn't lost yet. Leads the league in strikeouts by a lot. And an ERA of around low ones. So he's a dynamic player. He's exactly what we knew we'd get with him. Not only a pitcher of the year candidate, but an MVP candidate. And we're just excited. He's just a great guy.
He's the Shohei Ohtani of the Guelph Royals.
That's exactly right. Guys joke with him all the time. So when he's pitching, he's hitting, he calls himself Claudio Ohtani. And then when he's just DHing, he calls himself Sean Riley. So anyway, it's a lot of respect for Sean. But he does everything well. And not only that, but when he's on the bench, he's helping the young pitchers as well as Emily Guerrero. They help the young pitchers with grips on their pitches and how to control themselves on the mound and during the bullpen. So they bring so many intangibles, and that's exactly what we wanted to have when we built this team. Was a type of characters in the character in the clubhouse, and we do have a lot of characters in the clubhouse as well, which makes it fun. But the character and the team first mentality is what we have with all these guys.
But you said that about Dalton as well. He's the younger guys are coming up asking for hitting tips or stance tips. Having these veterans or former major leaguers on the roster trickles down to the guys who haven't had a shot at Major League Baseball.
Absolutely, and it's a great draw, number one, to get guys here because they see how serious we are about building a winner. But just the way that these guys conduct themselves in a professional manner, preparation before the game, how they get themselves ready to play, how they get themselves ready before at-bats, how do they handle themselves with fans, and I think it speaks volumes. So, we had chants of Pompeii the other day, and there's people who are bringing Pompeii pom-poms to the games as well.
Good.
So we're starting to get our fans involved a little bit. We'd love to pack the park. We're still getting a feel out there of what kind of product we have. But with the beer garden open and the type of baseball we're putting on the field, I think it's only a matter of time before we pack that place.
Well, I had another idea last week, and when we were on the phone, I forgot to bring it up.
I love your ideas, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Well, I thought since the Jays have their home run jacket, well, Guelph Royals, shouldn't we get a crown? And if someone hits a home run, he gets the crown to wear for, coming out, hits the plate, someone puts a crown on his head for fun.
I love it. The home run king. We thought about that. We thought about, because of the history of the Guelph Biltmores, and Mad Hatters having a fedora or something.
Cool,
that guys. Yeah. So we're still growing. We're waiting to get all our guys here, and but the clubhouse is definitely getting tighter, and to me it makes me feel really good about the direction we're going on and off the field.
But you have to admit, baseball is a superstitious sport. Like hitters do certain things, like if they like put their left shoe on first, then their right shoe. But having something for a home run is kind of tradition now in Major League. But every team's got some sort of gimmick.
I agree. They have the big necklace, or they have a hat, or they have a jacket.
Well, the Red Sox give them a shopping cart ride.
Shopping cart. That's right. That's right. So we're still trying to find out what's going to go for us, because you can't fake that sort of stuff, and guys just again, the bond that they're growing. I think they're only a matter of time before they come up with something. But I used to be superstitious. Then I thought it was bad luck, so I stopped. But it was baseball is definitely a game full of superstitions.
Now, of course, a couple of games coming up, and take them all. Win, right?
That's right. That's our focus. Our focus is just get better every game and be playing our best baseball in August and September. And it's a cliche always. Everybody looks at it, but it is. This is a real good building block for us. And we talked about pounding the rock and taking this swing one swing at a time until we break the rock at the end of the year and weaken it. And so I think that's our goal, and I think you're seeing we're starting to chip away at it a little bit.
Well, have a great weekend. We'll talk next week.
Thanks, Parks.